chaps have to sound bright and cheerful. Mind you, it's like when you've got a bump in the lino. You stand on it, and it comes up somewhere else. Hence this morning, thought I was having a nice smooth shave, had a look, still had the safety cover on the razor, and to make matters worse, I was reprimanded in the restaurant for submitting slovenly luncheon vouchers. Am I beginning to go? How much longer can we drive these chaps? This is Radio 2. It's Bill Reynolds, sitting in for Ray Moore, and it's 25 to 6.
Hello, Doc. What's all this?
Drink drive case.
He smashed himself up?
No.
What's with the ambulance?
He threw a fit in his cell.
Wasn't any trouble, was he?
No. Epilepsy.
Oh, great.
Ready when you are, Doctor.
How's
right.
he now?
Not too good, I'm afraid.
Morning, Fred. Morning, lads.
Morning, sir.
Morning, Alex. Morning, all.
Oh, am I glad to see you.
One of those nights, eh?
That's an understatement, mate. The world's gone mad.
You're getting too old for it, son.
Yeah, you could be right.
You wouldn't know what to do with it, old son.
Excuse me, Molly. Good go.
Right, what's the score?
OK, now we got 3 in the men's cell and 1 in the women's. No, sorry, no. We got 2 in the men's cell. We just had 1 carted away to hospital.
Yeah, I saw the wagon pull out. Bloke wasn't looking too good, I thought.
No, I know. Did you see the quack?
Yeah, just before he shot off. Not looking too happy.
Well, he dropped a right clanger, didn't he?
Yeah?
Yeah, you see, Hollis and Burton, they find this chap parked up on a pavement in the High Street about 3 this morning. The head slumped over the wheel, engine still running. Of course, when they open the door, the smell of drink night takes their hats off. Anyway, he's dead to the world, so they bring him in, right? I calls the quack out, because I don't like the look of it. Quack gives him the once over, says he's just drunk. So, about 20 minutes later, he throws a wobbly. Now, I have never seen anything like it, mate.
They'll come back on us.
No, it's all done by the book. Mind you, the doc might have some explaining to do, though.
Yeah, no wonder he was looking a bit sick.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get these parade sheets started. What you got for us, then?
Okay.
Morning. Here, let's have a sip of your tea. Oh, so much sugar.
Well, I like a lot of sugar, me. I've got a sweet tooth.
Yeah, well, don't you know it's bad for you? You'll get fat and all your teeth will fall out.
I won't get fat. I'm a thoroughbred.
Oh, get you.
Hello, you two. All right, are we? Good morning, Taffy.
Oh, what's the matter with our little Welsh ray of sunshine, then? You look as if you lost a pound and found a penny.
I've just been having a word with PC Hollis.
Oh, say no more.
No. He just told me the National Front have been given the go-ahead.
Oh, no.
So that's it, then? Yeah, that's bloody it. All leave cancelled until further notice.
Oh, this is going to be my first weekend off in months.
Well, it's the price of democracy.
Oh, you wait, Jim. You won't look so pleased after, I can tell
You
you.
haven't been out on one of these before, have you?
No, but we did have it on the course at Hendon.
Oh, Hendon.
What's this then? A meeting of the three just men? I'm sorry, I couldn't see from behind, sitting down and all that.
How about lying down?
What's that? No sauce.
On the bottom of 2. Right, on to sheet 3. An old favourite, pickpockets. So all of you that got beats covering the high street, I want you to keep a beady eye out. And I want you all on your toes. We think this firm is the same one that was operating on this patch about 3 months ago. PC Litten.
Do we know how many of them there are, Sarge?
That's on page 3, paragraph 6. Description is sketchy, but we think there are at least 3 people in the team. The pusher, the catcher, and of course, the dipper. Now, we also think that one of the team is a woman. Blonde, good-looking, and where the victim is male, said lady operates as the pusher.
Showing a large amount of cleavage, no doubt, Sarge.
Very perceptive, PC Edwards, particularly for this time of the morning. Enough of that. We'll move on. Sheet 4. Theft from vehicles. Now again, the figures are up for this month. However, now that the kids are going back to school, we're hoping that the figures will drop. Just the same, I want you to keep your eyes open and pull anyone who's looking a bit sussy around the various car parks. But be careful and be diplomatic when investigating. I don't want a stack of complaints, from the public about overzealous policing, understand? Okay, and the last sheet, 5. Crime watch, i.e. break and entering. Now, as you all know, this operation has been in effect for just 1 month. And I can tell you now that the figures are down for that month. So hopefully things are having effect. However, it's still early days. Certainly too early for us to be patting ourselves on the back. All right, that's it. But before you go, we have Detective Inspector Galloway from CID here, who would like to say a few words on that last subject. Mr. Galloway?
Thank you, Sergeant. Right. You should all have a copy of my memo and my notes on a particular kind of screwing, breaking MO. Yes?
Go.
You all know what MO is? Edwards?
Medical orderly, sir.
Modus operandi. Latin. Right. Now, make a mental note of this particular MO, paying special attention to recent double-glazed properties, no sign of forced entry. Now, if you get called out to a screw-in and it bears a close resemblance, I want to know about it double quick. Get straight on the wire to your governor. Then after that, don't touch a thing. Stay on the scene till my team arrive. Right.
Thank you, Inspector. All right, that's it. On your bikes.
Problem, Roy? Didn't expect to have to sit through all that lot, Robert.
Listen, I brief my officers in a tried and tested fashion. If you think I'm going to turn it arse about face just to please you, you're wrong.
Thanks for nothing.
And another thing, don't come in here treating my lot like a bunch of school kids, all right?
Yes, sir.
You know what, Jim?
What's up?
I reckon as how that June Ackland really rather fancies you.
Get away with you. You winding me up?
No, it's no wind up, honest. You want to get in there, son. You'll score first time round.
You know, you can be as crude as Dave Litten when you want. First off, I don't fancy WPC Ackland. Second, she's still getting over a bust up with Dave, and apart from all that, I wouldn't get involved with anyone on the job, so belt her.
Very professional, Jim. Very commendable. Oh, well, you'll learn. Come on, I'll treat you to a bit of breakfast.
Breakfast? We've only been on half an hour.
Oh, bloody hell, where's them?
Carol!
Yeah, what? There's always something.
Right. This'll put some lead in your pencil, my son.
Where'd you hide them tins of beans what came in yesterday?
Well, hardly there. Did you look out the back? No, of course you didn't. Oh, look what the tile's just washed up.
You're a bit early this morning, son. Oh, new face?
Oh, aye, Annie, meet Jim. Jim, Annie. Annie makes the best breakfast in the whole of London.
Hello, son.
Mrs.?
Usual taffy.
Aye, 2 bacon rolls and a mug of tea, please, love. Jim? Oh, just a cup of tea, thanks. I've already eaten. Should have known. He's very professional, is our Jim.
Glad to hear it. Good luck to you, son. Not that professional, though, is he?
Aye, he's got an eye for the ladies. Hey, so you better watch your step, love.
Yeah, I can see that. Taffy, grab hold of that box for me. Give us a hand. It's too bloomin' heavy.
DHQ have confirmed the route as per our recommendations. We keep them off the High Street, take them up and around Dudley Street towards the park. The park will be closed to the public as from Friday evening, OK?
Sir, I've spoken to the Parks Department. They're not too happy about it.
No, I can imagine. It'll make our task a lot easier if we can get them into the park as quickly as possible.
How many do we expect, sir? Do we have an estimate?
About 2,000 now. With a bit of luck, it'll piss down with rain and keep a few of the buggers at home.
What's the word on mounted, eh?
Be a squad of 25 mounted. That's another thing to tell your lads to watch out for.
Marbles.
Right. I don't care who he or she is, how young or old. Anybody taking part on this march found in possession of marbles gets lifted. Okay? Right, any questions? Right, main briefing. All officers, DHQ, 5 o'clock Friday evening. How did your lad get on in the game then?
Oh, very well. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I nearly forgot. The Yard will be sending down somebody from Special Branch, as per usual.
Photographer.
Yes. He'll be at the briefing too on Friday evening. He'll liaise with us throughout this situation. I'll find him a temporary desk at CID. That's it.
Yeah. So did actually get any girls then?
Like every other week, of course he did.
Cup of tea, lads?
Yeah. It's all right for you two, isn't it, eh?
Sunhill Police Station, good morning. Yes, madam. If I can have your name and address first, please. 14.
What's the trouble, son?
Well,
I'm not too sure about this form,
yes, madam.
Sarge.
And who is it?
That looks okay.
Fine.
Just need 3 copies, that's all.
Okay.
One for our file, one for the coroner's file, and one for DHQ.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know that, Sarge, but what about this section here?
Uniform or skirt, uniform 45, over.
Yeah, that's okay.
Uniform 45, over.
Proceed to High Street car park, tunnel end. There's a report of a suspicious person tampering with parked vehicles, over.
Roger, uniform Oscar, ETA 20 minutes. We're stuck in very heavy traffic at the tunnel entrance, over.
Roger, uniform 45. Sarge.
Yeah, I heard. Who's the nearest foot patrol?
3 beat, Pieces, Edwards and Carver.
All right, well, whistle them up and tell them there's backup on the way, yeah?
Thanks, Sarge. Uniform Oscar to 101, over.
Message timed at 9:06. 101 out. Come on, Jim, just down the road. Right, Jim. You take that side.
Okay.
Well, and Jim, be careful. 101, over.
Go ahead, Chaffee. Over.
101, have arrived at the scene and proceeding with investigation in search of car park, over.
Roger 101, out.
Bloody greyhound, son. I couldn't catch up with you. You all right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Look at this mess.
I'm caught, ain't I?
What's going on out here?
It's all right, love. It's only us. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. You put the fear of God out of our Carol.
She's all right. She's not hurt or anything.
Miracle she didn't break her bloody neck the way that door slammed shut. She ain't too happy.
Oh, bloody kill him! Who the bloody hell? Oh, it's you.
Oh my God.
I mean, this morning, for instance, right? He didn't have to leave Roy Galloway's bit of business right till the end. He was just being stroppy. What, you reckon? Oh, no, old son. He don't give a monkey's about CID.
It's my house, my house.
Yeah, what's the
I've
matter,
been
love?
broken
What's the
into
matter?
it. It's my house. I've been burgled.
What, this one here?
Yes. I
right,
just
okay,
got
well, you
back
stay
from
with
the
the other
shopping,
officer,
you
okay,
see.
love? Call it, Trevor.
Right, well, I thought it was funny because the door was open.
Sarge?
Cheers. Right. I'll give this to the superstar. What's happening with Edwards and Carver?
Oh, well, mobile's just arrived on the scene and they're bringing the suspect in.
Right. Let me know the minute they arrive, will you? You know where I'll be.
Stop. Oh, right, sir. Yes, sir.
Detective Inspector Galloway, please.
Yes. Is he expecting you, sir?
Yes, he is. The name's Langley. Harold Langley.
Right, Mr. Langley. I won't be a minute, sir.
Look, Pete, I want it done every bloody day in future.
Andrew?
What's the good news, Roy?
Why? You got some?
PC Litton's just attended a break and enter. Sounds like the MO you're interested in. Seems a crime on their way.
Well, that was bloody quick. Double glaze this drum?
According to Litton's message. No sign of entry either.
Sounds promising. Galloway.
Mr. Langley here,
Yeah. Send him out. Maybe 3 months old graft, and paying off. Cheers, Bob.
You know, sometimes, well, only sometimes, you can be almost human.
Oh, get stuffed.
Sorry I'm a little late, Inspector.
No problem, Mr. Langley. Just give you a call round. I know how busy you are. Go for and take a seat.
Who's the superstar's visitor, do you know?
Yeah, it's Mr. Langley, Sarge. He gave me this.
Double glazing firm. Managing director.
Having it fitted to his home, do you reckon, Sarge?
A waste of time. Spends all his time here, doesn't he?
They're in the charge room now, Sarge. PC's Edwards and Carver.
Oh, right. All right, I'll be in there if anyone wants me, all right?
He's a nosy old git, isn't he?
A good Sarge knows everything that goes on in his nick. Hello, Sunhill Police Station.
Games aren't going to do you no good, son. Now, what's your name?
Mickey.
Right. Now we're being sensible. Michael...
Mouse. Mickey Mouse.
All right, sunshine. You want to play silly buggers?
I want to see the CID. DI or DCI, nothing lower.
You what? Fat chance, pal. You, if you haven't noticed, are in dead lumber.
All right, son?
Sarge?
This rubbish won't give his name. and is now demanding to see someone from CID. And nothing less than a DI, I might add.
Let me make one phone call and I'll front up me name.
You've been watching too much TV, chummy. No, CRO will spit his tally out for us.
Right.
I've got to talk to the CID. Look, leave it out. Will you tell the CID?
You're an half pen and ink, son. Get yourself cleaned up, then let me have your arrest report, all right?
And it was the same team of fitters that worked on all these installations, Mr. Langley?
That's correct, Inspector.
These lads, how long have they worked for your company?
Not exactly sure. I could ask my people to check.
Roughly?
2.5 years, give or take a few months.
So, the procedure. The normal everyday procedure for your fitters is as you've outlined it here.
That's correct.
They go to the front office first and get their worksheets.
Then they go around the factory, pick up the windows and doors required. Then they go to the client's house and proceed with the installation. It's straightforward.
Now, these doors. They come complete, don't they?
Double glazed door with a hardwood surround, complete.
Locks, keys?
Each door's fitted with a standard Yale-type lock and a mortise deadbolt.
Keys?
Of course there's keys. How else would they be able to fit them correctly?
And the keys are taped to the doors to avoid getting them mixed up.
It's the simplest way.
So, it'll be a very simple task for dishonest fitters to get a spare set of keys cut, then fit all the doors and the windows, and then call back in 3 or even 6 months' time and walk straight into the house.
Yes, I suppose it would.
Very simple, Mr. Langley. I think you should come up with a better system where your door keys are concerned. Pete?
Yes, Carver.
We're gonna have a screw-in to go and have a look at.
Yeah? Same with Mum, Carver.
I've just had it confirmed by the company's managing director. It was the same team of fitters.
We're going to nick them.
Yeah, I think so. Hold on. These fitters, down on installation now, are they?
Yes. I'll phone my office for the address.
Fine. Pete, we're on. I'll see you downstairs in mine 5 minutes. And we'll go my bandit later.
Cheers, Carver.
Cheers. There you are, then, Mr. Langley. You can dial straight out with that one.
I remember my first collar. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, right, I suppose. Just doing our job.
Laugh at Mr. Modest. Don't try and con me, son. Remember, I was there. Now you saw your face after it was all done. Pleased as punch you were.
Yeah, all right, I'm well chuffed.
So you should be. Oh, my, but you can't half run.
Oh, shut up, you Welsh chatterbox.
Right, that's how you want to play it.
Oh, don't mess about with my clean gear.
Hey, pack it in.
Hey, there's some of that in Welsh leaving.
Wait.
Have we done?
It's my fault, Sarge.
No, actually.
There's a beat out there waiting for 2 young coppers on your bikes.
Sarge.
Right, Sarge, on my way.
Bleeding wooden tops.
No, Viv, we won't be out on the streets. Pound to a penny, we'll be on station duty.
The last demo's anything to go by. I don't want to be out on the streets, thanks very much.
Don't worry, we won't be. Old Sergeant Cry will see to that. Don't get me wrong, I like him. It can be such an old mother hen at times.
Yeah, he's nice. What do you think of the new boy, Jimmy Carver?
What do you mean, what do I think of him?
You know what I mean. Don't kid me. I reckon he's a bit tasty myself.
Oh, Viv, you little rape.
Excuse me, but I think I've just had my pockets picked.
Right, will you get on the wire?
Yeah.
Where and when, please, sir?
Well, it's just back there.
Cool, you got some hopes.
Yeah,
Well,
What are you
gets me
doing?
out of the pub, doesn't it?
Mister, please tell me. Please, what are you doing? Please tell me.
Just looking for fingerprints. Excuse me, son.
Please,
Anything?
mister.
Nah, not yet.
Mister, tell me what you're doing.
Too slippery for that, this little
Mister.
thing. All right, Dave. Yes, thanks, Gav. Got the wire, as soon as I sussed it out. You did well, my son.
Please, mister.
Where's your partner?
I was at the back making a list with the householder.
Right.
Please.
Leave me, you come with us.
Tell me.
I'll see you later, Sydney.
Right,
Tell me, mister.
Here we go again, Jim. So what's the chance of two in one day then? Oh, got the taste for it now, have we? What's up then?
That team of dippers are at it again. With a bit of luck, we might be able to flush them out. Hold on.
Where?
The High Street. Market. Hold up.
Any of our people on the spot?
2 WPCs hit the wire.
How many people have you pulled in, Bob?
8, sir. Beats 3, 4 and 6. If we're lucky, we should just be on the scene in time.
Let's hope so. I'd dearly love to pull this little firm. They've slipped the net so bloody often in the past. Who hit the wire?
WPC's Ackland and Martella.
Right. Keep me posted.
Right, sir. Right, Rich. What's happening?
Just a moment. Backup has just arrived on the site, Sarge. Do you want to have a word?
No, let them get on with it.
OK, sir.
Hello, Bob. How are you?
Tommy Burnside.
Long time no see.
So why spoil it?
Go and take a jump, Sergeant. Roy Galloway about?
No.
Well, I'll wait then. May I?
PC Smith, will you take the detective sergeant upstairs?
Cheers, son. Glad to see that nose job was a success, Bobby.
Old friend.
Well, that toe rag. How that bastard ever got past countrymen, I'll never know.
You know that face young Carver lifted?
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse.
Uh-huh.
That's who he phoned. Pound to a penny, the slag's a snout.
What else? I should have sussed it. I'm getting past it straight, I am.
Not just past it, mate. You're on the way back.
Right, Mr. Simpson's description of the woman that bumped into him fits. Now, she's wearing white jeans and a dark green V-neck jumper.
Low cut?
Low cut. Mr. Simpson, would you mind accompanying these 2 officers here? And Mrs. Simpson, could you come along with us? You never know, we might get lucky and spot them.
How long will it take?
Oh, not long. 20 minutes, half an hour. OK? Madam, no, you could come this way with us, please.
I promised you, didn't I? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Look, I've got to go now, right? Yeah, I'll see you later. All right, bye, love. Got a result?
You could say that. Gonna come and do the honours for us then, Bob?
Tom Penny's in the charge room. By the way, you've got a visitor.
All right.
A DS Burnside. Tommy Burnside.
Burnside? Dunno. What's he want, do you know?
Educated guess, I should say one of his snouts dropped out. Young Carver nicked a face this morning.
Surprise, surprise.
Theft from vehicle. You know that open car park up by the High Street?
Right. Let's see the gentleman.
He's too late, Roy. Tell him that. The bloke is nicked and charged.
That's what I like to see, Bob. Cooperation.
Bloody superstars.
Right, Pete, I want both their drums turned over now.
Right, Gav.
What can I do for you, sunshine?
Oh, hello, Gav. Well, Gav, my governor said I should pop over and speak to you.
Is that right? And who's your governor, my son?
D.I. Hungerford. Alan Hungerford.
Alan? Now, where's the skinny git these days?
He's all right, Gav. He sends his regards. Says he'll see you at the CID do next month if you're going.
Yeah, you tell him I'll be there. Is he bringing the enemy or is he playing away at the moment?
I think he'll be bringing a mystery, Gav. He's going through the throes of another divorce.
Yeah, well, and what's your problem, my son?
All right, Gav. Well, Gav, my best snout's gone and got himself lifted.
I just heard, so what?
Well, can you help us out? I mean, he's done me some right good in the past and he's onto a big one for us now. You know how it is.
Too late, my son. It's in the system, already charged.
Oh, shit. Yeah, well, my governor, he ain't gonna be too pleased about that.
Your governor? Don't try that old number on me, my son.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that, Gov.
Toe rag, I know exactly how you meant it. What are you, silly? Go on your back.
Hey? Yeah, do me a favour, Gov. Please. But, Gov, I need that body back on the street badly. I'm due for a right result. You know how it is.
Yeah, well, I might just be able to swing that. But you remember, that body's ours and it's still on to a nicking.
Governor, you can have it back in a few days. That's all I need it for, just a few days.
Who's on the same ring?
Yeah, there's 4 entrances to the park, Bob. 2 on the north side, 2 on the east.
Fine, eh?
Yeah, we'll just close the 2 on the east, put a couple of men on each, just in case.
Yeah.
That's an unusual name. Yeah, I bet they do as well. What's the name on it?
I would like to make a citizen's arrest.
You better telephone the doctor.
Will do.
Right, gentlemen, this way, please. Please, sir, you can release the gentleman now. Release your hold.
Very good, Sergeant.
Yes, sir. This way, please. Okay, hold on there a moment. Right, in you go.
Oh, Bob.
I'll be with you in a minute, Roy. I've got a bit of a silly one on here.
OK, later. Pop upstairs, will you?
Yeah, OK.
Nice to see you two are still bosom buddies.
Yeah, well, we don't exactly hit it off, Gov.
Don't altogether surprise me, my son.
That was close to becoming Colin, you know, wasn't it?
Yeah, we didn't know, did we?
Never mind. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Jim isn't a virgin anymore, are you, Jim?
Oh, I'm happy for you both.
No, you cheeky WPC. I mean, Jim made his first collar today.
I'll leave off Taffy.
Did you, Jim?
I just said, didn't I?
School kids again, I suppose.
Don't upset her, Jimmy.
I told you, Jim. She's got it bad for you.
Belt up, Taffy.
Right, sir, and you say this gentleman here was picking your pocket?
Exactly. Fish hooks. An old trick I picked up whilst living in Hong Kong, Sergeant.
Yes, sir. Very nice.
You certainly did catch him, sir.
His friends, I'm afraid, got away.
Yes, we know the method, sir. One pushes, one goes for the wallet. Bit of a shock when it fingers.
Doctor's here, Sarge.
Oh, right, thank you, son. Oh, hang on a moment, will you? Yes. Will you wait here, son? Take over the paperwork for me, will you, Tom?
Yeah, sure, Bob. Right, Mr. Skeen, William Skeen?
Yes, that is right.
14A Ronald Street,
Yes,
E1.
yes, that is
Good,
correct.
Mr. Skeen.
Fine, okay, leave it with me. Like I said it was all right, didn't I? Just leave it with me.
All right, Doc?
Yes, fine, Sergeant. You've got a casualty for me.
Yeah, it's a chap with injured fingers. Through in the interview room.
All right, I'll take a look at him.
Oh, by the way, Doc, how's that chap that had the fit? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Doc. Looks like it's the fan.
Yeah, you should have seen their faces when the governor nicked them. Yeah, they couldn't believe it, straight up.
Yeah, but how come you were in on the capture? I thought it was a CID case.
It was, you Wally. Well, Galloway asked me along, didn't he?
Ah.
Yeah, you had a result and all, sunshine. Well, not just me. Chaffee was in on it.
Well, get away with you. Really professional he was.
Bell out, Chaffee. Yeah, I bet he was. Clip him round the ear, did you, before you brought him in? I suppose you never made a mistake, Dave.
Listen to them going on. They never talk about anything else.
That's not what I hear about Dave Litten.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't listen to gossip, Vivian. But then with ears like you've got, I suppose it's hard not to.
I have it on a very reliable source, Bob, that you have been telling me porkies. You told me that snout had been processed and charged.
Well, he will be, as soon as we get the bit from the CRO.
But he hasn't yet.
All right, not yet. But I'm not dropping him out, Roy. No way.
Who said anything about dropping him out?
All right, not you. That's what Burnside's after. Why else would I be up here?
I like your company.
Oh, come on, Roy, I've got work to do.
You owe me one, Bob. Remember? So does that snot-nosed trog of yourn.
He's not walking, Roy. Look, that's young Carver's first collar. Anyway, you know how I feel about these silly games.
Look, all I need is a couple of days, that's all. Don't charge him now. Bail him out to attend the station at a later date.
Yeah? On what grounds?
In order that further inquiries be made regarding the property found in his possession. Can be official, no problem.
You've got all the answers, haven't you?
I try, Bob. I do try.
You do, don't you?
Ah, Bob. Just the man I was looking for.
Sir.
Problem?
No, no problem, sir.
Have it your way. Sergeant Penny's just informed me about the dipper.
Oh, right, sir. Yeah, well, as soon as I've got the details typed up, I'll let you have a copy.
Right, as soon as possible. And I want to look at the file on that supposed drink-drive case, the chap with epilepsy.
Right away, sir.
Right, good. Oh, Bob. Is Dr. Grimshaw still in the building?
Well, he should be, sir.
Good. Ask him to pop up and see me before he leaves, will you?
Right, sir.
You know that Carol down at our Annie's place? Made his eyes pop out like organ stops.
Fancy that, do you, then, sunshine?
Well, according to Max Boyce, there, I fancy just about all the females on this manor.
Yeah, well, she's a nice bit of skirt there, Carol. I was thinking of chancing me on there myself. You want to get in there, son?
On our way, Sarge.
PC Carver to the parade room.
Sarge?
What have you been up to now, then? Sounds like aggro.
No, just a pat on the back. Don't worry, Ginger.
Well, from him, you've got to be joking.
I knew you'd come, Mr. Burnside, I knew.
You're a pain in the arse, Lenny. You caused me a right load of aggravation. Do you know that, son? I ain't happy. And you know what I can be like when I get nosed.
I'm sorry, Mr. Burnside, straight up. I had to do a bit like I need a poppy. I
Yeah,
had to do
but it's a
some.
bloody well to come and see me, shouldn't ya? You're rubbish, Lenny. And you bleeding stink!
All right, Gov.
It's just like I said. You got half a result.
Oh, terrific, Gov. Cheers. Yeah, he's a bit, isn't it?
What's he mean half a result, Mr. Burnside? I'm all clear, aren't I? It's all right, isn't it?
Good as gold, Lenny. You're well out of it.
Oh, good. Had me bottle going a bit there. Can we have it away now? This gaff gives me the wobblies.
Yeah, we can go. Oh, there is just one thing, son.
Anything, Mr. Burnside. I'd do anything for you, you know that.
Yeah, well, I've got to bring you back here in about a week's time. Now, don't worry. It's nothing heavy. I told you, you're well out of it. It's just the governor here. He wants to have a little chat with you. No aggro.
Are you sure, Mr. Burnside? What's he want with me?
Of course I'm sure, Lenny. Listen, son, would I wet up your leg?
Oh, nah. Not you, Mr. Burnside. You wouldn't stood me up. Thanks.
I should have realised, Charlie, but I didn't.
Well, he'd obviously been drinking. Quite an amount. I don't think you should blame yourself.
I neglected to do the job thoroughly, and as a result, the fellow's dead.
From what I read in the report, 99 out of 100 doctors would have diagnosed exactly the same.
It really isn't any excuse, you know. That's what one is trained to deal with, to cope with the unexpected.
John, a few years ago, well, actually, it was a long time ago, a woman died as a result of my actions, or I should say inaction.
Yes, I fully understand what you're saying.
I'm
Charlie,
trying to tell you that no one expects you never to make a mistake.
In
That's
my
all.
profession, you can't.
Rubbish. Doctors like policemen do so all the time.
That's a generalisation which doesn't absolve one from blame. I made this mistake and somebody's died because of it.
Right. So it's happened.
It's unforgivable, quite unforgivable.
John, I'm trying to tell you that there is no one who has never made a mistake. We're only human.
A mistake is one thing, outright neglect is another. Thanks for the drink and the sympathy.
I hope it helped.
The drink did a bit.
See you, John.
Yes, thanks.
You're not charging him, Sarge?
You didn't listen, son. I didn't say we weren't going to charge him, did I? I said we're not charging him today.
Why, Sarge? Did I do something wrong? I mean, I did
No,
everything.
you did all right. Look, from time to time, we have to play silly buggers. Bend the rules slightly. None of us likes it, but it has to be done when there's bigger fish to catch.
But he will be charged then, Sarge?
Of course he will. He's being released, pending further inquiries on the property found in his possession.
Released? But, Sarge...
You heard what I said, lad.
Cheers, Gov. That's one I owe you.
No. You tell your governor he owes me one.
All right, Gov, we'll do.
And Tommy, you tell that snout of yours, if I so much as smell him on this patch, you're going to have his cobblers, all right?
Yes, Gov, don't you worry, I'll tell him. Wait! Hold up. Thanks, Gov.
Funny old business is cops and robbers, my son. Funny indeed. Cheers, Bob.
Won't happen again, Mr. Burnside, I promise. I was in dead stock, see? Needed a few bob at the side, didn't I?
Just get in the car, Lenny.
Oh, yeah. Tough. I knew you'd get it sorted for me. I knew you'd come through. You're a diamond, you are, Mr. Burnside. Real diamond. All that Barney about half a result and having to come back. Load of cobblers, wasn't it?
Listen, you snivelling little git. What do you take me for? Some kind of prat?
No, you, Mr. Burnside, honest.
Do you realise what I've had to go through in here and the strokes I've had to pull to get you dropped out of this? Do ya? I've had to sit there and eat a triple helping of humble pie. I don't like humble pie, son. I don't like it one little bit.
I'm sorry, Mr. Burnside. Honest I am. It won't happen again.
You're bloody right it won't, you Wally. And if it does, I'm warning you, you'll find out what real aggro's all about. I'll make sure you get banged up for a 5. Minimum! Apart from anything else, you got your collar felt by a bleeding wooden top who's still on probation. Do you realise what that would mean if that got put round the manor? I'll tell you, it would mean you'd be about as much use to me as a one-legged man in an arse-kicking contest. Faces would avoid you like an old scrubber with a dose.
All right then, Jim, no problem.
No.
What's the matter? You don't look very happy.
No, nothing, Chaff, nothing.
I need a result off you, Lenny. And I need it badly. So you better come across. I want to see some bodies in the frame.
Anything, Mr. Burnside. Whatever you say. Putting overtime on it. Thanks, Mr. Burnside.
You're a ponce, Lenny. A no-good thieving ponce. I want to break your arm. You just remember, I don't like my people pulling strokes. All right?
OK. Yeah, I really am sorry. I'll never forget this. Never. You're good to me. I won't let you down.
I know you won't, old Sam. Oi, Bob! You'll have to give me the name of your tailor. I'll go around and kick his windows in.
Yeah, I know where to go if I need a fitting, Tommy.
Just dial 999.
Yeah. You'll get yours, chummy.
Come in.
You asked to see me, sir?
Oh, all right. You had your lunch?
Oh, yeah.
Shut the door and take a seat, will you? I won't keep you a minute. Must keep things up to date.
Yes, Gov.
All part of the job, I'm afraid. Statistics and more statistics. Glenside Villas. That's what it's all about when you get to my rank.
Off Samuel Tate Avenue.
Sorry?
Glenside Villas. Off Samuel Tate.
Oh. Oh, yes, there it is. Glenside Villas. Tower Hamlets. Changing face of the East End, eh? What's up with the old names like Brick Lane and Commercial Road and East India Dock Road? Statistics. More bloody statistics, all for the benefit of the Home Office. These, bomb hoaxes.
What? Phone calls to the restaurants? Or pranks, if you ask me?
Yeah, well, that's as may be. Trouble is, when the Home Office match up our statistics with others in the Met, they're coming up with a different story.
Well, there have been 3 as far as I know. Surely that doesn't constitute a problem.
2 of those were Jewish restaurants. Get my meaning?
Well, perhaps someone don't like salt beef.
That is not what I call a very constructive reply, especially from a detective inspector.
With all respect, sir, what has this got to do with me?
The trouble is the Home Office is breathing down the Commissioner's neck. I'm getting some of the draft.
What, racial? Arabs? Terrorists? They've got to be joking. This is just pranks, all stupid pranks.
Look, Roy, I'm inclined to agree with you, all right? But they wish to be kept informed. It appears that somebody in the corridors of power, probably a civil service clerk or something, has got a bee in his bonnet, thinks it may blow into something bigger. Questions might be asked in the House.
Well, I'm glad I'm just a plain, simple copper. Don't have to bother about things like
How
that.
are things in your department at the moment? You're busy, are you?
Yeah. Quite busy, sir.
Look, I won't beat about the bush. I want you to take over the bomb hoax investigation.
Now, hang on, sir. I mean, Sergeant Cryer's dealing with that. I don't think I should
Look, it's
interfere.
no reflection on Sergeant Cryer. I know that he's diligently collated a lot of information and generally he's done a good job. I've got the greatest respect for Sergeant Cryer.
All the more reason why I should
I
interfere.
wish you wouldn't interrupt, Roy. I was saying I've got the greatest respect for Sergeant Cryer, but his workload's been very heavy over the last 2 weeks. He's also got this graduate, P.C. Higgins, attached to him. It's a responsibility he could well do without. Unfortunately, I don't have any other sergeants with his experience free at the moment. You can snigger, Roy. But it might have been a nice gesture on your part if you'd have had Higgins with you for a few days. You never know. With this accelerated promotion these college boys are getting, he could well be your governor in 10 years' time.
So you want it wrapped up as quickly as possible, is that the idea?
If it's a prank, I want it cleared up, out the way. I don't care how you do it, but get it done. Understand?
I understand perfectly, sir.
If you want any further help, I suggest you liaise with Sergeant Cryer. Thank you, Roy.
Thank you, sir.
Go, keep you busy, aren't you?
So would you mind
You're dating today, yeah.
Someone just
Have you got a corresponding number?
Sergeant Cryer, I want to see you at my office now.
Well, can you phone me back on that?
Yeah. And you can get stuffed, Inspector Galloway.
Yeah, cross-reference it.
As an ordinary recruit, they don't expect you to do much in the first week, just watch and listen. But with you, of course, it'll be different. Kind of, work experience, I suppose.
Yes, next week I'm attached to one of the outer divisions, then on to the police college for a few years.
And come back as sergeant, I suppose.
You're destined for high places, are we?
Well, that's the theory.
Well, you've been lucky, mate. You're out with June today. Oh, she is a good copper. She's one of the best.
Up now, boys.
Thank you.
And girls.
There's plenty of room at Sergeant Roach's table. Why don't you go and park your ass over there?
What's the matter with everyone today?
No. If there's going to be a lover's tiff, I'm going back out on the street. Get some peace and quiet out there.
Yeah, this is something you don't have to get used to, mate. If it's not Ackland versus Litten, then it's
Galloway versus the rest of the world. Blimey, he's in a right state this morning. Anyway, Henry Higgins, what do you think of jolly old Son Hill, then?
Derek, actually.
Whatever, old son.
A bit quiet, really. I expected an East End station to be, well, a little more active. Outside, I mean.
Yeah, well, you've got a rude awakening coming to you if you think the East End's always like this.
Lull before the storm.
Yeah, I've never known a week like it. If it wasn't for those bomb hoaxes, it'd be like Toy Town. Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if Galloway had made the calls himself. Keep us all on our toes.
Well, he was about to have someone on their toes the way he was motoring towards the front office.
Like that, is he, Galloway?
No, not really. Nice, quiet chap when you get to know him. Always knock on his door, ask for a quiet, cosy little chat. Very accessible, you see, especially towards the uniform branch. Father figure, you might almost say.
This is a bloody lumber. You cocked this up right from the beginning, Robert, and don't give me all that old crap about a delicate situation.
Don't bloody listen, do you? You're as pig-headed as ever. Look, this is not one of those jobs that you can go into ham-fistedly, crash, bang, wallop. You have to use a bit of tact. But you wouldn't know what that means, would you?
Let me tell you something. You're the person that's created the delicate situation. Not that idiot making the phone calls, but you, Sergeant Robert Cryer, Uncle Bob.
Yeah, but you haven't got Solid Goldstein and Reggie Abraham sat here from one side and the Chief Super from the other.
But it's a prank. Can't you see that? Can't any of you see that? Look, I know Solid Goldstein. Believe me, if there was no PLO, he would have invented it.
You do talk some bloody rubbish sometimes. You honestly do. You cannot treat calls like that as a joke. You have to go through the procedures as if it was the real thing. There's no shortcuts.
Look, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the investigation afterwards. Look, at some stage, my old son, you've got to pull away from collating information and do something about it. I mean, after 3 phone calls, there must be some MO to follow up, something. I mean, you can't just sit on it for the rest of your service.
Yes, it's all right for you to say that, but if I'd have been taken off early turns and given a brief like you, I'd be getting somewhere. Don't you worry about that.
Don't worry, Sarge. The CID, as per usual, will sort it all out. Know what I mean?
One of these days, Roy Galloway, you're going to come tumbling off that high horse of yours and no one's going to lift a finger. Least of all me.
Forget the violins, Robert. Tell you what. There you are. That says I'll crack it. 2 weeks.
Sunhill Police Station, yeah? Oh. Sergeant Penny? Hold on a second. It's another bomb oak, Sarge. Dimitri's Greek and Continental Nosh House.
Yeah?
The area car's already there on scene.
Blimey, miracles will never cease. Is that them on the phone now?
Yeah. Hold on, Sergeant Penny would like to have a word.
Yeah. First of all, are you positive it's a hoax? Right. You've cleared and searched it? Thoroughly? Look, you better make sure. Do it again with a fine-tooth comb. Don't take any chances. If you find a suspect package of any kind, leave it. We'll get the bomb car down there right away. OK? Yeah, cheers. Better get hold of CID. I'm sure Roach and Dashwood are still upstairs. No, I can do that. I've got to go up there anyway. You ring D.I. Galloway at home. Give him the information. He'd probably want to come out if I know him.
How about me finding DS Roach and Dashwood and you ringing D.I. Galloway, Sarge? Please?
Coward.
How long will Galloway be?
Not long.
Well, I think I should send the boys home. It's not worth opening up again tonight, you know?
No, he'll be here in a minute.
He's coming from home. You're not home? So don't send anyone away until he arrives.
Inspector Galloway, my friend. Hello. Would you like a drink, Inspector?
Oh, large one, Dimitri. Hello, Andreas. How's Mummus, all right?
Fine, sir. Same as all the others, Gov. A phone call to say that there was a bomb on the premises, due to go off at any minute. And then rang off.
Who took the call?
Dimitri.
Oh, I knew it was a hoax as soon as the man spoke.
Right, Ted. You and Mike can call it a day. That is, you finished over there.
Oh, yeah.
Take the uniform officers with you and see you in the morning. Well, with any luck.
Do you want me to put anything in the book?
Nah, I do it myself. Dimitri and I are going to go over everything. Aren't we, Dimitri? Every little detail. Even if it takes all night.
Come on your bikes, I said. Good point today. Nothing to do with that. Your public is waiting for you out there, God help them. Carver, Higgins. Now, I don't usually let new boys out with such inexperienced officers as Carver here, but on the other hand, he hasn't learned all of the bad habits yet. Not like some of the reprobates you've been out with this week. But don't let it go to your head.
Sarge.
OK? And don't let him get bored, but keep him out of trouble. All right?
Sarge.
OK, then off you go, and I'll see you back here at breakfast time. And remember, anything you can't handle, straight on the blower. And you do your button up. See you later.
Oh, gosh.
Where's the governor, eh?
Hasn't put anything in the book from last night, either.
Maybe he's still with Dimitri. Morning, Gov.
Would you like a cup of coffee, sir?
Like. Well, was it worth it, Gov? Did you find out anything? Other than you should use water with your ouzo.
Can't help me with these cufflinks, could you? This is wouldn't help me this morning.
Oh, dear.
I have a mouth like the bottom of a parrot's cage. Things I do for this job.
Did you get anywhere, though?
Well, yes and no. Found the phone box where all the calls are made from, though.
What, they were all made from the same phone box?
Oh, no. Haven't got any aspirins, have you?
Mike's got some. How did you find that out, Gav?
Oh, after going through what was still on the phone about 10 times, I managed to get bits out of Dimitri's head he didn't know he had. Like the noise of the roadworks in the background. Oh, come on, Mike, where's that bloody coffee?
Roadworks? On a Friday night?
Yeah. Oh, sound of a drill. Cars moving slowly over a loose piece of sheet metal. Cheers, Mike. All good stuff, know what I mean? So, I rang up the first 2 restaurants that got calls.
Oh, not Solly Goldstein and Reggie Abrams, Cole.
Forgetting it was the Sabbath, of course. So, fortunate they answered their phones. Didn't like it, I can tell you, but when pressed, they remembered the noise of the roadworks. I couldn't have them aspirins, could I, Mike? Oh. Mike? Aspirins?
Mike. Well, there can't have been that many roadworks on a Friday night.
Only 2. Only one been going all week. It's got a large sheet of metal placed over a trench for vehicles to pass.
Not a bad bit of old-fashioned detective work, eh?
Ah, and that's not all. I've got a feeling I know what this is all about.
A prank, like you always reckoned?
Not exactly. And it's not someone who's got a grudge either. Nor is it political. It's just simply two fellas who have found a novel way to dine out free of charge. Take a busy restaurant, give yourself about an hour to go right through the card. Then at a pre-arranged time, a mate of yours gets on the blower, says a bomb's been planted, due to go off any moment. It's easy.
See, clear the building, no time to collect, not even worry about the bills that haven't been paid.
How did you manage to get it down to that?
Human nature. If you were in a restaurant and the place was cleared because of a bomb threat and you hadn't paid your bill, what would you do?
Well, I'd go back and pay it later. Well, that's if I was honest, of course. Put a cheque in the post? Well, perhaps.
Particularly if the restaurant knows you.
That's it. You narrow down the field, and a pattern begins to emerge, and these two fellas come into prominence. They were at each restaurant at the time of the call, and on each occasion, they'd been presented with a bill.
That was never paid?
Right.
Yeah, but that leaves a third party, the person making the call.
And from the same phone box. Shouldn't we get it hooked up?
Can't do anything about that till Monday morning. In the meantime, I want you to pay a visit to all the good eating places on the manor and not to give their sweet trolleys a bashing, Ted. This is strictly business. Can't be that many good places anyway.
Shall I give them the SP?
Particularly those two fellas, the description of which I shall give you in a moment. Oh, God. Do I feel rough?
But I feel we need more practical experience. I thought I would learn more this week in that respect, but nobody seems particularly keen to take me out. Show me anything. I'm treated with suspicion.
Well, it's not because anybody has anything personal against you, Derek. It's just... Well, I was treated the same way in my first few weeks. They've got people to see and places to go, you know. Cups of tea here, cups of tea there. I mean, I don't want you knowing about their perks.
I wouldn't tell.
Oh, but you might just come back as a senior officer. Then where would they be, eh?
I see.
Serves you right. Get no bloody sympathy from me whatsoever. Here. All for the sake of the job. Don't make me laugh. I believe that. I'll believe anything.
I see you laugh and you have to cough up that tenner, my old son. Oh, no, there's no clean towel.
Nah, you've got no chance. Not a cat in hell's chance, Roy Galloway.
And the thing I enjoyed most about Hendon was meeting a lot of people from all walks of life. It didn't seem to matter. Hello, looks like we got a stray from a wedding. This time of the morning, come on, give us an hand. Excuse me, sir, you all right, sir? Get him up. The truth is as light as a feather. No, he's all skin and bone under that suit. Perhaps he's ill. What's happened to your sense of smell, son? No, he's down. Must have been there all night.
And again there, see? And there. And there. You're an experienced officer, Edward. I shouldn't be standing here wasting valuable time pointing out mistakes like this. I mean, this is the sort of thing I expect from a probat, not someone you're servicing. Now, you get it sorted out today correctly, or, my old son, you'll be in big trouble.
Inspector,
Look, I am sick and tired of screwing up other people's jobs.
Yes, but I think we ought... Just a minute. Yes, sir, can I help you?
Rutherford, local Chamber of Commerce. Chief Superintendent Brownlow available?
I'm afraid he isn't,
Inspector
sir.
Galloway, isn't it? Last November, meeting at the town hall. You did a talk on precautions to be made relating to shoplifting, Christmas coming, that sort of thing, remember?
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Sarge, I've got a drunk in the charge room.
Right, I'll be right there, lad. Well, as you two gentlemen seem to know each other, Inspector, I'll leave it in your capable hands.
I come about these bomb hoaxes.
Oh, well, you're talking to the right man, Mr. Rutherford. Inspector Galloway's an expert on the situation when he isn't squaring up other people's jobs.
I'm sorry, Mr. Rutherford. I really don't have much time at the moment.
A few minutes, Inspector. Won't take long.
Well, a few moments. I really am very busy.
It's my members, you see. They're very concerned, Inspector. We'd like to know what the police are doing about it.
What do you mean, what are we doing about it?
I'm sorry, I can see I phrased that rather badly. Well, perhaps I should see Chief Superintendent Brownlow after all.
You want to see Chief Superintendent Brownlow, do you?
If possible, if it's not too much trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble. Do you know the golf club?
Yes?
Well, he should just be teeing off from the 13th about now and slicing his drive into the rough. I'm sure he'll be very glad to see it. Good morning, Mr. Rutherford.
Right, is that it?
That's it.
Well, Wilfred Lambton, freelance journalist, ex-Fleet Street. And I thought that you needed a wedding as an excuse to get legless. Beat's going to be well impressed by your mitigation.
God. My dear old trusted friend. I've always said so. Always will.
Higgins, Carver, witness, flannel from an expert. Well, go on, Lambton. Don't disappoint my lads.
Sergeant, do I really have to go to court over this? Couldn't you show just a little benevolence? A caution, maybe?
You've become too much of a bloody nuisance, Lambton. Cautions as far as you are concerned are over, I'm afraid.
I throw myself entirely on the mercy of your good self.
Enough is enough. But last week you nearly caused a bloody accident in the High Street. A few days before that, if it hadn't been for that special constable, you'd have been in the canal. So it's up before the beak on Monday morning, without fail. As I said, enough is enough. Right, take him down to the pokey. When he sobers up, bail him.
Sergeant.
A call perhaps at midday, officer. It'd be as right as rain, then. And I'll promise Scout's honour to be a good chap for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I've heard your promises before. Go on, take him down.
You're a gentleman, young man. An officer and a gentleman.
Come on.
Car mechanic, mate. That's it. Hey, thanks a lot. Cheers, Scum. What's up?
How'd it go last night? All right?
Tasty bit of nos, that Greek gear. But you, being a pie and mash fella, just ain't your thing.
Nah, I wouldn't have liked it, Kev. Those funny things. Tell you don't know what these foreigners put in there, grub. Ought to be an elf warning outside some of them places.
Can't beat the old pie and mash down the market, can ya? Plenty of liquor.
Yeah, the smell of some of that gear right on the elbow is.
My old mum says if it don't smell right, it ain't no bleeding good.
Yeah, always listen to your mum, Kev. That's what I always say. But we wouldn't want her business going up the wall, would we? Come again? Got a couple of punters, Kev.
Right. Oh, don't go away, fellas, will ya?
He can't be that thick. I mean, you sure it's not him taking the piss out of us?
Nah, he's always been like that. Do you know, when we was at school,
Yeah,
I
but
remember...
what if it comes out on top, eh? He realises that we're doing him over. I mean, you get a lot of porridge for this sort of thing.
Oh, come on, leave it, eh? It's a giggle, that's all it is. The man's a Burke. Watch yourself, here he comes. Sorry about that. Tell you what, Kev, as you're such a pal, helping us out like this, here, stick that in your bin. Go on, take it. Nah, not from pals. No, I couldn't do it.
Go on, you Wally, take it.
Thanks, fellas. But you shouldn't. No, I mean, it's Come on, that's what pals are for, me old son. Well, any time, fellas, just got to say the word. As it happens, Matty and me were thinking a bit of Chinese wouldn't go amiss this lunchtime. Yeah, whatever you say. Anyway, that's where you got to ring. Make it, say, about 2:30, all right?
Sure. Yeah, say exactly as you said before, nothing else. There's a bomb in the gaff, it's going to go off any minute. You got that?
Yeah, yeah.
Better get back to the papers then, Kev. Got a few more punters jumping about.
Sorry, yes, sir.
One wristwatch, black leather strap, cracked glass. Still in working order. One black ballpoint pen, silver-coloured top. One notebook.
Please, Sergeant, please, a little humanity to a fellow being, that's all I ask.
It serves you bloody well right, Lambton. You'll get no sympathy from me whatsoever.
I know how you feel, mate. Won't get any change out of him. I can tell you that for nothing.
One bus pass in red plastic cover. And another nail in your coffin.
Droll. Very droll, officer.
No, in here. Come on. You want to go walking out of here with that sticking out of your pocket, do you?
Your kindness touches me.
And one wilting red carnation. Right. Sign. Here. And here. Right, now what do you want?
Hollis, I've been going through the beat crime book. There's 3 red inkers there that should have had a court result by now. Now, will you attempt to get his finger out and want him in the other book before he goes off duty today, all right?
Where can one make a donation to the widows and orphans?
You've never done this before. It's a bit out of character, isn't it? You're not trying to bribe me or something?
Charity, my dear Sergeant, begins at home. And I'm beginning to feel that I live here.
How are you feeling, sir? Oh, Carver, sir. Higgins.
You have me at a disadvantage, officer. Do we know each other?
Oh, we arrested you. Brought you in this morning, sir.
So you did.
Oh, are you feeling all right, sir?
It's purely self-inflicted, young man, as your sergeant so aptly puts it. It serves me bloody well right.
Well, I think I'll stick to Vimto.
Me too. How long are you going to be, Taff? Look, it's nearly 2 o'clock, but we're off in 5 minutes.
About midnight, I should think. Tomorrow.
Can I give you an hand?
Yeah. Draw a firearm, put one up the spout, and just sort of wander into Galloway's office.
Oh, isn't that against the disciplinary code, P.C. Edwards?
What, shooting DAs?
No, drawing a firearm for private use.
Ah, not where pain in the ass Detective Inspector are concerned.
I heard that. Hey, have you finished sorting out those crime report sheets yet? Because if you haven't...
Not just yet, Sergeant.
Well, bloody well hurry up and get it done, all right?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing here? There's still 5 minutes to go. You should be out in the streets.
Oh, sorry, Sarge. It's 4 again. We've done the rest.
Where's Higgins? I thought you supposed to be looking after him.
We're coming to see you.
I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm running a load of bloody girl guides here.
Look, Jim, I'll be about 15 minutes. You go up the pub and I'll meet you there. Get me one in, eh?
But sure you won't come in for a quick one?
No, I'll see you in the morning.
Okay, don't be late. Sadie? Yeah, 2 pints when you're ready, love.
Hateful.
Oh, cheers, Sadie.
Not me, darling. The pain over there.
Give us the menu again, John.
Oh, this is stupid, Frankie. I couldn't think another thing.
Look, we've got a quarter of an hour before Kev gets on a blower. We can't hang about like a couple of prats, can we? We'll soon get sussed out.
Well, just a coffee for me, then that's all I want. Why do I have to listen to you, Frankie?
Because I'm your brother.
Yeah.
Everything to your satisfaction, gentlemen.
My friend! For a moment I thought I'd lost you. Let me see.
Carver, sir.
So it is. Carver, first name.
Jim, look, don't you think you've had enough of that stuff, Mr. Lambton?
Wilfred, or to my close rivals, when I had rivals, that is. When I was at the top of my profession, affectionately, I was known as Reuter. Paul Julius von Reuter.
Yes, sir. Look, don't you think you better stop knocking that stuff back, Mr. Lambton? I mean, look, I wouldn't like to see you being taken in again.
That stuff, as you so crudely put it, my friend, is inspiration. And that, alas, my truant pen. If only there were reconciliation.
Oh, lovely. Cheers, Jim. Mr. Lambton brought you the drink, Taff.
And you, my friend, are...
The drunk eunuch?
No! I'm the drunk officer the Carver arrested.
Come on, Jim. Time to go. You haven't finished your drink yet, Taffy. Jim, time to have it on your toes.
While you two are arguing, I'll just go and water the little fella.
Look, for God's sake, it's time we got out of here. We can't just leave him like that.
Your friend's had enough. I want him out pronto.
He's not our friend, Sadie. Look, Sadie, he's harmless, you know?
It's your responsibility. You're drinking with him. Look, I don't want to get nicked for running a disorderly house.
Yeah.
I can't afford to lose my licence. That's all I got. Don't you lot realise that?
Grants, including grants from the National Enterprise Board. You won't have to pay any rates for the first 3 years. And you don't have to repay any of the original loans for a further 3 years.
It's a disciplinary offence to associate with a man on bail, let alone bloody drink with him. Some people might even construe it as a bribe.
Taffy is only a drunk.
It doesn't matter. Look, he's coming back. Now, you can do whatever you want. That's your funeral. But my job's on the line as well, and I'm not sticking my neck out for any old drunk.
I'll see you around, Jim. Cheers, mate.
One for the road, Jim.
You all right, Sadie?
Yeah.
Oh, cheers, Sadie.
Yeah. Best of luck.
That was my faithful friend is
Yeah, all right, mate. Look, I know where you live. I'll take you home, all right? Steady now. I don't want you breaking your neck. I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Don't drop them all. I'll use your phone carrier, Sergeant.
Get in the back, quick. Hey!
Kev's not gonna ring Frankie. Let's pay up and get out of here.
He's never let us down before. Give him 5 minutes.
What then?
We'll do a runner.
What, with that evil bastard clocking us?
It's time to go off at any moment. That's your last warning. Do you understand me?
What are you up to, Kevin Lee?
Nothing at all.
Who's that? Who? Chang what?
Something's wrong. They've sussed us out.
No, that must have been Kevin ringing. They don't know what to do, that's what it is. Let them sort themselves out. Give them time, Matty, you'll see.
I ain't gonna empty the place. We're going to be captured.
Not if I can help it, we ain't.
Quick, there's a bomb! It's going to go off any minute. Come on, everybody out now!
What's happening?
There's a bomb in the restaurant.
Wait, police, what's happening? I don't know, but someone's injured over there. Come on, we've got to move out.
It's a hoax!
Who's in a bad way? I think his cousin Artery.
Repeat, clear the area. There's a bomb in the place. Put this under his head. You phone an ambulance.
Yeah, the area car is on its way. The ambulance is coming from another station and should be on the scene in about 3 minutes. You say you want another ambulance? They want another ambulance, Sarge. Yeah, I got you. I'll leave that up to you, then. Right. Let's hope Inspector Galloway's upstairs.
What's the panic?
Well, those Chinese have caught that bomb hoax firm. They made chop suey out of them. Hello, Inspector Galloway.
Can you move out of the way, please?
Everything's all right. He's fine. Nothing else to see. Should be breaking up. It's clear to one.
Gonna be all right. Thank you. All right. Well done, Carver. Probably saved his life.
I think so. What about them two out there, sir?
What, Davis brothers? They'll live, just. Don't take the piss out of Chinaman again, though.
Return of the Dragon, eh, sir?
Yeah, we'll sort it out. As for you, my son, done enough for one day. Go on, have it way on your toes. I'll see you tomorrow.
I think so.
Carl. Kevin Lee?
Yeah, they picked him up. Except, I suppose you're all wondering who's going to have the pleasure of Higgins's company this morning? Come on, don't all volunteer at once. Surely one of you girls would like to take him out for his last walk, wouldn't you? No? No takers? Right, Higgins. Who would you choose to spend your last memorable hours at Sunhill with?
With, of course, the hero of the moment, Sergeant. Carver.
There you are then, lad. You're the lucky person. Right, on your bikes.
Trouble. Trouble? In the waiting room.
What are you doing here?
One of your officers has stolen my wallet, Sergeant. £62.
Come this way, Mr. Ellison. Oh, good morning.
Morning, all.
Let me try. Come on. Here. Carver, are you receiving me? Are you receiving me, Carver? Any other unit know where Carver is?
What's all the noise about? Does anyone know it's Sunday morning?
Oh, trouble with a capital T.
My little bomb hoax firm haven't died in hospital, have they?
Worse than that.
Is there anybody out there? What's Higgins's number?
T.
Edwards, are you receiving me?
Are you receiving me, Sarge?
No, it was the Jolly Green Giant. Carver, get yourself in here straight away.
Hello, Sarge.
That, tenner you owe me isn't worrying you, is it?
Don't talk to me about money.
No, that's mine.
Drunken bastard Lampton's been here and alleged that Carver's nicked his wallet with 62 quid in it.
Carver? Never.
Yeah, I know. But he was drinking with the man yesterday in a pub down the road.
Oh, a man on bail? This for the idea. What is he, programmed to destruct or something?
Worse than that, landlord throws him out of the pub and he does no less than start to walk the man home.
Beginning of his career. When did all this happen?
Yesterday, just before the bomb oaks. Apparently he abandoned Lambton to go to the assistance of the injured man.
All that good work gone to waste. Anyway, Bob, is there anything I can do?
Yeah, thanks. We won't know anything until the chief super's finished interviewing Lambton. Thank God he came straight here and didn't telephone the yard about it.
You called the chief super out? I bet that pleased him Sunday morning.
You know what Lambton's like when he's sober. I didn't want Carver getting suspended for something he hadn't done, so I thought the chief super might be able to sort it out before it got out of hand. Things like this leave a nasty taste in the mouth.
Stigma follows you for the rest of your career. That's the worst part about it. Anyway, Bob, you know where I am. If there's anything I can do, don't hesitate.
Esprit de corps.
Something like that, anyway.
I'm not doubting your word for one moment, Mr. Lambton, but there is a possibility that you might have mislaid it. Don't you agree? You were, well, a bit under the weather at the time, weren't you?
I had it when I left this station. I had it when I was in the pub. The only way I could have mislaid it, your choice of word, I should add, is if someone had hung me upside down and shaken me hard.
You do realise it's a very serious matter accusing a police officer, don't you?
Who else could it have been? He took me home, didn't he? Why should he do that?
Don't believe it, Sarge.
No?
Not in a million. Hasn't got the nous.
So what happens now? Do I get a sub from you to tide me over the weekend? I need groceries and other things.
Yes, I can understand that, Mr. Lambton, but I think you're jumping the gun a bit. No, I think it's only fair that I should see PC Carver and some of his colleagues first. Then, if I'm satisfied that a crime has been committed, I'll call in the Complaints Division of Scotland Yard.
Whitewash, a cover-up.
I assure you there'll be no cover-up. My methods may be a little unorthodox and not always according to the book. But you'd never forgive yourself if you ruined a young officer's career for what may well be on your part a drunken lapse of memory. I don't intend to let that happen.
What are you implying?
Could I have a car to take Mr. Lambton home, please?
Oh, you think it's funny, do you? What you laughing at?
No. None of our cobblers, isn't it? Carver wouldn't do a thing like that.
What's up, Sarge?
Right.
What's somebody taking the petty cash?
Litten, back on the streets and get that button done up. Carver, you come with me. Higgins, stay here in the office.
Yeah. What, M for Mike?
Carver!
Sarge!
What are you talking about, a nice girl? You've never met a nice girl in your life. Good morning, Governor.
No, it's not.
I'm not supposed to be talking to you like this, but I don't want you going into the chief super's office under any misapprehension.
But, Sarge...
Just listen! When you get in there, I don't want you being leery, right? Just tell him the truth.
Sarge, I've never stolen anything in my life.
Not what you've done, it's what they think you've done. All right, go on, in you go.
Come in, Edwards.
I don't know what I'm going to do about you, Carver, honest, I don't. I've run out of bloody ideas, straight.
Sarge, please believe me, I've never taken anything from anybody in my life, honest.
Listen, if I thought for one moment that you had, I wouldn't be standing here. But I'll tell you one thing. Next time, if there's a next time, and you come across a drunk,
You'll remember double quick that you are a policeman first and not a bloody social worker.
Sarge, I felt sorry for him, that's all. He's got a problem.
No, Carver, you've got the bloody problem. Trouble is, you're bloody stupid enough to go and do the same thing again, aren't you?
Yeah, have you heard?
Yeah.
This we don't need, eh?
Bad news travels fast, eh?
Yeah, the ironic thing is everybody knows Carver didn't do it, and there's nothing we can do about it.
You know, I bet my money. Well, there's Edwards now.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes either.
Well, son. You know, he could cop a few disciplinary charges himself if the governor sticks strictly to the book. Tab.
Thanks, Sarge.
Well?
Every time I open my mouth, I seem to drop him further in it.
Yeah.
And then he asked me if Jim had ever mentioned being short of money.
Oh, God. Yeah, you didn't gross on him, did you?
Litten. Get lost.
Gotcha.
I don't see why I should be involved in this at all. It's not going to do my career any good.
Oh, right-born leader of men you are.
I want you to ring up the hospital every couple of hours, see how my prisoners are doing. Make up a chart of some sort, stick it above the switchboard, and don't forget to tell the late.
Right, sir. Sir, Kevin Lee's mother keeps ringing. She wants to know when he's going to be released.
No chance, but don't tell her that, all right? So you're Higgins, are you, my son?
Yes, sir.
Got a bit of experience under your belt now, then, have you? Close quarters, eh?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Good. Now, when you get back to college, you'll be able to write a nice little thesis on the police and relations with the public, won't you, eh? And when it comes to malicious complaint and wasting police time, you can... What's the latest, Bob?
Carver's in with the super now.
What do you think?
Well, I managed to have a quick word with the super before he went in.
Excuse me, officer.
Yeah, just a minute, missus. He's not happy about the complaint. What do you think, Lambton's trying to have a go? Yes, all right, missus, I'll be right with you, eh? Just give me a minute. In fact, he said to me in so many words
I
that if...
want to hand something in.
Higgins, will you see to that lady, please?
Well, if you don't want it, I'll take it away.
That if the allegation's unfounded, he's not going ahead with disciplinary charges.
Look,
think not,
found it in
After
the
saving that
gutter.
bloke's life in Crayforth Street.
Crayforth Street? Yeah, if you can help. I couldn't bring it in before. I had one of me turns, didn't I?
Full of money.
Well, of course it is. I wouldn't bleeding well nick it, now would I? Now look, I was coming along from the pub after dark and I found...
And I'm entitled to one phone call, Mr. Galloway.
Not with your form on the trumpet, my old son.
Come on. You heard what the governor said. No Oaks phone calls from their nick.
All I want to do is phone me mum.
All right, that's it. All I want is your signature.
I'm just gonna...
Just a minute. Right.
I just come to say thank you for what you've done, sir.
You certainly look a bit more cheerful than you did earlier.
Looks like someone who's lost a shilling and found a pound.
Hey, that reminds me. You owe me a tenner. Crack it in a fortnight, remember? Hey, hang on.
Trust you not to forget.
Come on.
There.
Right. Now, Carver, I want you and Higgins to go down the market. One of those big hampers of food, you know, full of tins of ham, corned beef, chunks of pineapple.
Sorry, sir, I don't get you.
Neither do I.
You're very good, Mother Carver. The old dear save your skin brought the wallet in. Well, she won't get a reward out of Lambton, will she? But she ain't got 2 pennies to rub together, the old dear. Not a bit of grub in the house.
Don't believe it.
What's wrong?
Well, I never thought I'd see the day. Detective Inspector Roy Galloway, social worker?
Now, piss off.
be like that.
No, not here. Oh, my
Dad will be out in a minute, I know.
He will. Well, you better go. And watch out for Terry Collins and his gang when he get downstairs.
I ain't scared of those bunch of wallies. They don't frighten me.
I didn't say he was, did I? I just said watch out for him, that's all. See you tomorrow night, then. Bye.
That was a quickie.
What's it tell?
Well, if it ain't old lover boy. Been giving our better sin to, have we?
But the fix, that's all. So, what's happening then, Till?
Well, the thing is, son, you ain't allowed in these flats unless you pay my fee, you know what I mean, son?
And mine. Now you've got to pay a fine.
Oh, leave me out, Till. Oh, no.
I'm going to do my thing. Oh, I love this stuff.
Oh, no, don't leave us be. I ain't done nothing to you.
You've been giving it to one of our girls. You're going to pay for that.
Piss off! Leave me alone!
Do you ever kick at me again, son? Jimmy! Right, Sniff. Do it.
Oh!
All right, settle down. Come on, page 2, item 3. The most important one as far as I'm concerned, indecent assault on young children. Now, this is the 3rd time in as many weeks. Victims are always young girls aged between 7 and 12 years of age. A CID are onto it, but so far they've got sweet F8 to go on, apart from the description on page 6. Male, 25 to 40 years of age, slightly built, brown or dark hair.
Was there anything on clothing, Sarge?
Had anything definite to go on, you'd have had it by now. This has now become a top priority investigation. Clearly, we are not dealing with your run-of-the-mill flasher here. This man has abducted and sexually assaulted 3 young girls. So far, there has been no actual sexual penetration on any of the victims, but I fear that is only a matter of time. We want this animal off the streets, now and quickly. So schools, parks, swimming baths, all points west are to be watched and watched closely.
The governor finds out you're 2 days behind on that duty sheet of yours, he'll have your cobbler's meal, son. It's supposed to be done daily.
Yeah, I know. Just doesn't seem to be enough time to do it. Bloody new system.
Virility. That's your problem.
Not something you'd know a lot about, Ted.
Oh.
Morning.
Morning, Governor.
Sir.
I've got the report on that lady screwing, Governor. Same little firm, methinks.
Ah, Ted. Anything in the book overnight?
Yeah, just a little.
Right, let's have a look.
Okay.
Mike! Sir! You are Galloway?
Paddington. George who? Oh, Simpson. Where'd you find him? Let's have a look at your duty sheet, son. Yeah, hold on.
171 Hollis, 643 Ackland, beat 6. And keep a beady eye out for any sussy lookers around the school playgrounds. 600 Carver and 201 Litten, beat 7. Anything wrong, PC Litten?
No, Sarge.
Oh, good. I'd like you to make a point of calling in on the caretaker at Knox Street Flats, Ralph Lynn. Got that name?
Sarge.
Good. I want a regular contact kept up with that man, all right?
Morning. Look at this lot. Makes you bleeding sick, doesn't it?
The lift's not working again. That's what makes me sick. Always the lift not working.
Ain't it? Was last night? I know, I used it myself.
All the buttons have been broken too. You can't move them.
Not again. The bleeders.
See that one? It's the same.
Listen.
Oh, Lordy, there's someone in there.
Me, so there is. All right, stand back.
Oh, my Lord.
Dear.
Make sure they get a van, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Make an appointment, right. Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
That's Kiddy's football team, all right?
Youth, actually. Yeah, fine. Nice little win on Sunday. What do you want, Roy?
Huh?
Well, last time you were interested in footballing and won the World Cup.
Cast your mind back.
How long?
About 5.
What, years?
Yeah. 2 unsolved cases, sexual assaults on kids. Ted Roach tells me you was on a special squad at the time.
Yeah, long hot summer.
You remember?
Oh, I remember all right. Never got anywhere with them, though.
No suspects?
Oh, yeah, about 4 or 5 of them. Where's the Carvers, love?
Just 2.
But nothing definite on any of them. Station. Well, nothing you can stick on a charge sheet, anyway.
Can you remember any of the names?
No, not offhand.
Right, if you could
It's
give me
all
a
on the
few
file.
details, we'll
I
get
can get you the
something
number. Like I said, there was nothing definite. Clutching at straws would be a better description.
And have you called
How
the
long will it
ambulance
take you to
service
find
yet?
the phone number? It's a bit urgent, Bob.
Right.
Upstairs.
Well, we'll
Right,
get
leave it with
somebody
me.
round
Cheers.
as soon as we can. Yeah, right. Thanks, Mr. Lynn.
So, Knock Street Flats?
Yeah, sounds like a mugging, Sarge. Old Vera found the victim in a lift. Poor sod had his hands glued to the wall. Been there all night by all accounts, but the ambulance service is on its way.
We'll whistle up the area car and get them to take me down there, all right? Litten and Carver should be close by. Get them on the site.
Why did the squad groan when they get particularly beat, Dave?
I'd have thought a smart, keen couple like you would have sussed that one out by now. I mean, you've been on the force now, what, several months?
Oh, come on, give us a chance. This is the Met Police Force, old son, not Endon bloody training school.
Do you know that, Dave?
You've got a lot to learn, probationer. 201 over.
Now, sir, you are sure that you brought them with you? You haven't left them back at your lockup or wherever, have you?
A moment ago, I had them in my hands, officer. I'm not a fool. I take them from the back of the van, I put them there, and now they're gone.
Hey, George, come here. You think it's a great train robbery and I've got his bloody jumpers down here?
It is jumpers. Very first-class merchandise.
Now, sir, would you mind just having another look in the back of your van just in case?
I already searched in the van. I know they have been stolen.
Yeah, now what colour was it? So, was it like that one?
No, nothing like that.
What's
Better
that?
quality. Some bloody villain has stolen some of my best stock. That's what bloody well up.
Dear, oh dear, you can't trust anybody, do you?
You didn't see anyone hanging about by any chance?
No, I'm sorry, love, I saw nothing. Any of you lads see anything?
Not a thing, dear. No. Not today, anyway. Where did he get that jumper? Oh, go bloody blimey, my jumpers!
Oh, Randy, my mum bought it for Christmas, but I saw one.
Yes, she did. You bloody joke me out. Give me back my jumper.
Come on, another case solved.
Give us those gloves, Frank. You and Tony follow the ambulance to the hospital. As soon as he can talk, get a statement from him, all right? I'll hang on here. I'll make my own way back. See you later.
Really? Rum do, eh, Bob?
Yeah. You got any ideas?
Firm anyone from 200 round here?
Can I go now, please? I've got things to do.
I've got it, Sarge.
Yes, thank you, madam. Thank you very much for your help.
Make sure you catch the animals. That poor boy.
That poor boy don't live on the estate, Bob. I've never seen him before. Poor bleeder.
Right, well, let's start by finding out what he was doing here, Dave. I've sent Frank and Tony off to the hospital for a statement.
Right, Sarge.
Bet that little firm over there knows something about it.
According to the youngsters over there, Sarge, the boy was going to have one of the girls on this estate, a Betty Hillmore.
Hillmore? Yeah. She lives in this block. Number 184 at the top.
Right, well, that's a start. Well done, son.
Sarge.
Let's see if you find out anything else from them. Dave, you come with me.
Well done, son.
Did you and Billy see each other last night?
We went to the pictures. Look, what's happened?
Well, he got roughed up a bit in the lift of this block after he left you last night. Haven't you got any idea who might be responsible, have you?
Yeah, but I know who it is. It's Terry Collins and his two bleeding mates. Is Billy hurt bad?
No, just a few lumps and bumps, that's all. But what makes you think it's this Collins character? Did you see him hanging about when you and Billy came back last night?
No. She said Terry Collins and his mates are bleeding nutters. They're always beating people up. You ask anyone round here.
Sounds like a nice, well-brought-up young yob, our Mr. Collins, doesn't he?
About half the calls in this dump.
Find Jimmy and get over and see if you can have a chat with this Collins character, all right?
Pleasure, Sarge.
Look, you just mind how you go, all right?
Yes, Sarge.
I'll get over to the hospital and see if I can have a word with Billy March, all right?
Right you are. That was your last warning today about them duty sheets, all right?
Right, Gov.
Fall behind on it again, you'll be straight back downstairs. And it's not Savile Road down there, that blue surge, is it? Don't suit your good looks. That document is there for your protection. It's just safeguard an official record of your activities, where and when. I don't care if you go to Rio de Janeiro for lunch with Ronnie Biggs, as long as it's down there on your sheet, all right?
Yes, Gov.
And talking of which, you were seen last Thursday in the Italian having lunch with that nice-looking blonde again.
Yes, I was, Gov.
So you got a nice older sister?
Well, as a matter of fact, she has, actually, Gov, yes.
Good. Take Roach with you next time when he's cheering up.
Excuse me, sir.
Why, what you done?
Nothing, sir. Sergeant Cryer asked me to ring the yard and get that list of names from registry for you. He said you know all about it, sir. The name and the number of the file are at the bottom there. And registry said they'd be sending out the actual file to you in due course, so you'll probably get it tomorrow.
Tart, son. Tell your skipper thanks. I've got a nice little trivia for you, Mike. Up the yard. Pick up this file for me. Be in my name in the weights bin at the registry. All right, my son?
Right.
Ted, in here. You were right about Bob Cryer. He's come across with some names.
Oh, good.
Check them out. I want to know if any of them have been missing in the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, right, I'll go.
And be discreet, Ted. Tread softly.
Don't I always?
Your neighbour don't seem to think so.
Well, that nosy old bat. You know, for some unknown reason, that woman can't stand me.
What are you croaking about?
Ah, just too many ciggies. Has she been complaining again?
Official this time, me old son. Got the details through this morning. Reckons you insulted her on the stairs the other day.
Me insult? Me insulted her? You know, she came out of that flat rocking like a gut-shot cow. She called my Linda a tart.
All right, we'll talk about it later. Don't worry about it. I'll let complaints know the SP.
You know what happens if you
Look,
have
just get on with the job, Ted. And I'll sort out the other, all right?
All right, Bill, I hope so. I do hope so.
Nobody March?
No, he don't come from round here, does he?
Used to come round here when the youth club was open. Years ago. We were still at school then.
Well, when it was open?
Place has been shut down now. It was a dump anyway.
No, it weren't. It was all right sometimes. At least it was somewhere to go twice a week. What's better than hanging around this shitty old place?
Yeah. God, you remember old Creepy? The geezer used to run it.
Oh, yeah. Drippy Dolman. Yeah, he was weird, he was.
Yeah.
Well, why did it close?
Creepy went off somewhere. No one else would run it.
He's back home again, you know.
Is he?
Saw him down the dole office last week.
Yeah?
Still got those horrible eyes.
Yeah, I see him down the market the other week. Still looks like a right dopey git.
Oh, Mr. Dolman, you don't remember his first name, do you?
What do you want to know?
Got nothing to do with you. Why he wants to know, son.
Oh, it's up. It's CSF.
You got something to say, girl?
Come along. Let's move along. That's his next line.
You, son, stay put. You finished with him?
Yeah.
Right.
On your bikes.
Come on, Florence and Nightingale. You've got your boat to call. Now, wait a minute, Dave. Hey, listen. Look, I won't promise anything. If I can have a word with this Mr. Dolman and see if he's interested, maybe we can get the youth club open again.
I ain't really bothered, Chief.
Nah, couldn't run it on his own. Not with all the kids we got round this stump.
Well, I'll help.
You? No chance.
Oh, come on, give us a chance.
Come on, Carver, we've got work to do.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a tick, all right? Listen. Put the word out to your mates. See how much interest there is. I'll come back later when I'm off duty and we'll have a chat.
All right, but it's a waste of time.
Well, we won't know till we've tried, right? I'll see you later, about 2:30. I'll see you.
Well, he seems all right. Better than that other pig.
Yeah, but he's still a copper.
Now that you've finished your social work a bit, perhaps we can get back to doing what we're paid for?
Oh, and you think the way you handle those kids is all part of what we get paid for, then? Those ain't kids, old son, they're yobs. And the sooner you realise that, the better. And no wonder they don't trust us. Now, don't start giving me all that bullshit. We can at least be civil to him, Dave. Civil?
You tell that to the poor little bastard we pulled out that lift not an hour ago. You talk to him about being civil. Spit in your eye, bleeding right and all. Come on, baby pal.
So what now?
Well, the girl reckons it's down to a nice civil character called Collins. Now, we'll go round and have a little chat with him, and if I think she's right, we'll invite him and his yobbo pals down to the station for tea and cakes. And you can be mother.
You've only pulled me because I'm black.
No,
It's
sir.
always the same round here.
No, sir, it's because you're not displaying a current road fund licence. Now then, have you got your driving licence on you, please?
Reg!
We Welsh are known the world over.
Oh, go take a leave.
Rugby and coal's about all your lot's known for, Taffy.
Oh, well, it's better than ballroom dancing, Sergeant.
Uniform 643, over.
Uniform Oscar, go ahead, 643, over.
Attempted child abduction outside the Garland Street School. Male suspect believed to be still in the area.
Mobile Unit 12 to the junction of Garland and Wells Street.
Uniform Oscar to Mobile,
Mobile 10 to cover
over.
the rear of the Cramer estate.
Mobile 12.
PCs Oliver and Tomlings to the north side of the park, Lansdowne Road
Child
entrance.
abduction, male suspect believed to be still in the air.
Chief, Tom Penny. There's been another attempted child abduction.
Well, there's no need for you two to hang on. I'll walk back, we'll jump on the bus. All right, see you back at the factory.
Right, Sarge.
Sergeant?
Oh.
Come through now.
How is it?
It was fine.
You think you'll be up to it?
Well, sore hands, sore lips, a few lumps and bumps, but nothing serious. And we'll give him an overnight as usual, of course.
So what now? Pass it on to middle shift?
Maybe. We'll pop back later. Maybe one of the parents will be home lunchtimes.
Morning. Possibly. Well, perhaps Mr. Lynn, the caretaker, can tell us.
Cool, ain't you bright?
Look, Billy, we can't do a thing if you won't help us, son.
I don't know who they were. I didn't see them. It all happened too quick.
All right. What about Collins? Terry Collins. Your young lady tells me...
I told you I don't know who they was. All I know is there was 2 or 3 of them.
All right, son.
Sergeant, there's a relation outside. Billy's brother.
Oh, thank you, sister. Well, I'm all done here.
You're a mug, son. You were lucky. Next people these animals do this to, they might not be so lucky. Wait. Think about it. Mr. March?
Yeah, that's right. What's going on? Where's Billy?
Oh, it's nothing to worry about. A few lumps and bumps.
What happened?
Well, as far as we can tell, a couple of yobs jumped him last night just after he left his young lady. Oh, duffed him up, stole his money.
Bastards. Blacks, I suppose.
I know, hold on, son.
Freedom Place is teeming with them.
Just a moment. We don't know for sure who did it as of yet. Weren't you worried when he didn't come home late last night?
I'm on nights this week. I only just found out about it, didn't I?
Oh, yes. But he tells me you're his only guardian.
So? What?
Ease up, son. Look, I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. And so far, I'm not getting a lot of help.
Yeah, I'm his guardian. Mum died 2 years ago. We ain't seen hide nor hair of the old man since Billy was 6 weeks old.
Can't be easy for you.
I manage.
Now look, Mr. March. Talking to Billy, I think he knows more than he's letting on. I think he knows who's involved in this, but he won't tell me because of the fear that...
That don't surprise me. Ain't because he's frightened, pal. We take care of our own troubles. We don't need your mob.
Mr. March?
Go take a run. Leave us be. Your lot couldn't pour piss out of a boot if it had instructions on the heel.
And what's the mother like, eh?
Odd. Odd and bloody awkward. Old man left home years ago, so I'm told.
And how long's the son? Is it Simon, is it? How long's he been back?
Now offhand. Couple of months, I reckon.
Couple of months, eh?
It's like a coppers' convention around here today, isn't it?
Oh, Gav. Didn't know CID were in on this one.
And what one are you on about then, Dave?
Oh, the yobbo down over in the lift. Stuck him to the wall with super glue, they did.
Is that right? Well, thanks very much for your help, Mr. Lynn. I'll see you, boys.
Anything we can help out with, Gav? Wait, we just been up to this Yob Collins gaff. There's no one in.
Yeah, the mother's out at work all day. God knows where the boy is.
The lad's father?
Divorced years ago. Single parent.
No good coming back at lunchtime, then?
Might find the boy in, but I doubt it.
Oh, well. Cheers, mate. Here, what did our Oppo want?
Best ask him. Ain't for me to say, is it?
Wait.
I'll kill him.
There was 3 of them, Paul. Don't jump me, I didn't stand a chance, honest.
I know, Billy. It's all right. You know who there was.
Yeah. A kid called Terry Collins and 2 of his mates. One's called Lapper, the other Sniffer. He was the one with the glue.
I'll give him glue when I get my hands on him. A no good ponce. They all live in the Knock Street flats?
Yeah.
Right. Don't you worry, son. I'll sort this out. No one pulls a stroke like this and gets away with it. No one.
Mrs. Wainwright?
Yeah?
Mrs. Wainwright, I'm sorry to bother you. It's my driving list, sir. Detective Sergeant Roach from Sun Hill Police Station. Could I have a few words with you, please?
Police?
Yes, nothing to worry about. Is Mr. Wainwright in? Mr. George Wainwright?
George? Is this some kind of joke or what?
Joke? No, madam, no.
Yeah, well, what's it all about? What do you want?
Well, I'd like a chat with Mr. Wainwright. There's nothing to worry about, just routine questions.
Oh, yeah. Do you know a good medium?
Medium?
Medium. George died of cancer over a year ago.
Oh, I am sorry, Mrs. Wainwright.
Yeah, of course you are.
Cancer.
He's still got away. He's a slippery git, I'll say that for him. Looks like you had him well boxed in and all.
I really thought we'd get a result, Bob. I want this bastard.
Right. bad as that, son?
Worse, Sarge. Worse.
Anyway, then we'll maybe go out for a meal or something. Listen, love, I gotta go now. Yeah. I can't say. Me too, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll speak to you later, love, okay? Yeah, bye. Bye. Sorry about that, love.
We almost had him.
Had who?
The nonce, we almost had him!
Yeah, I heard, yeah.
25 bloody wooden tops on the scene within minutes, and I still let that dirty, no-good nonce through! Be lucky to get another chance like that.
How's the kiddie, all right?
Yeah, she's unarmed. Got a WPC at her house in case she remembers anything else. She was lucky. Got frightened just in time. Oh, so close.
Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it, eh?
I'm gonna have to open this out. Put out a message for information.
Oh, Governor, there's no need to do that. Listen, I checked up on 3 of the names you gave me. Now, 1 died of cancer last year. The other still lives on the manor and has never moved away, but a 3rd left home a few years ago and has just come back.
How long?
A couple of months. The times all fit in right.
What about the other 2?
Well, I haven't had a chance to check up on them yet.
You do that now for me, Ted.
Okay, then.
Don't start jumping up and down too soon.
Yeah.
Hey.
What?
What's this bloke's name?
What's that? He's starting a youth club. Bloody heartbreaking work. See, the trouble is nowadays, kids just aren't into the things that a youth club have got to offer.
Well, that depends how you go about it, Taffy. I mean, it's no use trying to run a youth club on the lines of a few years ago. I mean, kids today want more than ping pong and bar billiards.
Oh, yeah. Sex, drugs, booze. No, I think I might help out after all.
You bird. Well, be serious for a minute, Taff. If I can talk this bloke into running it again, will you help out?
Well, how many others have you got to say yes so far?
Well, give us a chance, mate. I've only just started asking. Billy Tomlin said he'd run a boxing class.
What about your mate over there? Is he going to help out? Just thought I'd ask.
I hear you're trying to get the youth club going again on the Knox Street estate.
Yeah, I'm going to try.
I'll help out as and when I can.
Would you?
Yeah, well, don't sound so surprised. I think it's a good idea. It's worth a try anyway. Heaven knows the kids on that estate need something.
I'll help out on the odd evening, son.
Oh, well, you better count me in as well, then.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot.
You heard about bathing power, is a great idea. Only thinking about opening up the youth club on the Knox Street estate again, ain't he? God dear, talk about asking for aggro.
I don't know why it hasn't been done before.
I do. No one else has been stupid enough. Till now, that is.
I'm hoping to see the geezer who used to run it and get him interested again.
Yeah, when are you going to see him?
Yeah, this afternoon when I'm off.
I'll come too, if that's all right.
Oh, fine.
OK, I'll meet you here in about half an hour, all right?
You want to watch her, old son? She eats probationary PCs for breakfast.
I gather you've been getting a bit of stick from Dave Litten about this idea.
Yeah. He's a strange bloke, isn't he?
That's putting it mildly. He can be a very strange bloke.
Oh, it's funny. He warned me about you earlier.
Oh, well, he would. He knows I know him. Well, what did he say?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Well, he said to watch out because you eat probationers like me for breakfast.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
The rat. Mind you, probationer on toast. Sounds quite nice.
Yes? What do you want?
Good afternoon, madam. Is Mr. Dolman at home, please?
Who are you? What do you want?
Mr. Dolman used to run the youth club on this estate. Is that right?
The what? Who are you? What do you after?
Who is it, ma'am?
Oh, it's all right, Simon.
Mr. Dolman, we'd like to talk to you about reopening the youth club.
No, leave me be,
It's all
Simon.
right,
I'll
ma'am. It's
sort
all right,
this out.
ma'am. I'll see to it. You go and sit down. It's all right. It's all right. Sorry about Mum. She's getting a bit.
Yes. Sorry to bother you, Mr. Dolman. I'm Jim Carver, and this is June.
Hi.
June Ackland. We understand you used to run the youth club on this estate.
Yes, I did. It's a long time ago. Haven't I seen you before somewhere? Did you used to come to the youth club?
Not the youth club, Mr. Dolman. It was early today, downstairs. I was in uniform then, though.
Uniform?
If I'd known who you were, I would have spoken to you then.
Police officers. We're off duty
Police?
now, obviously.
Oh, yes, well...
It's all right, Mr. Dolman. We only want to talk to you about reopening the youth club. We need your help.
Never mind, there you go, Mum. Should be two up for you. Mum, don't do that. We've got guests. Sorry, she always takes it too like it.
That's all right, Mr. Dolman. My mum always used to as well.
Yeah, Mum.
She's getting on a bit. Right, both with sugar.
3 for me, thanks.
No, not for me, thank you very much.
Mum. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry on our account, Mr. Dolman.
Oh, I've forgotten the spoon. I'll get you one. Excuse me.
He's a naughty boy.
Too hot, is it, Mrs. Dolman?
He's a very naughty boy, very naughty. Keeps going off. Leaving me on my own.
Right, there we are. Sorry about that. We don't take sugar, you see. Okay. Now, what was it you were saying about the youth club?
Oh, yes. Early today, we had a chat with some of the local kids, and they said you used to run the youth club for them.
Yes, I did, but that was some time ago now.
Oh, yes, we know that, Mr. Dolman. It's just that we... And actually, Jimmy thought it might be a good idea if the youth club was reopened.
We were rather hoping you might help us out.
He mustn't, he's naughty. He's been a very bad boy, I won't let him.
Mum, please. Now, please, drink your tea and keep quiet.
But you'll have to go away again, won't you? Don't leave me alone again.
No, Mum, don't worry yourself. I won't have to go away. I'm sorry. She gets things all muddled up. I promise I won't go away again, Mum. Honestly. All right?
That's what you said before. He's naughty. I won't let him go away.
Mum, drink your tea and keep quiet. Do you hear? I won't have to go away. Promised.
Well, anyway, about the youth club, Mr. Dolman.
Yes. Well, the council will have to be approached. Will you do that?
Leave that with us. I'm sure we can sort it out.
Oh, sorry for upsetting your mother, Mr. Dann.
It's not your fault. She's always been like that, even when I was small.
Yeah, it must be very difficult for you. I mean, well, it's not easy.
No. She hated it when I used to run the youth club. Hated me mixing with people. She never used to let me do anything.
No. Son, please. I promise I'll be good.
Very naughty, Mother. Very naughty indeed.
No, please. No, I promise. Not again.
You must be punished if you've been naughty. Well, you've always told me that.
No, Simon, please.
Well, you
Please
never listened to me
don't.
when I said no, did you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Turn over.
No, I'm sorry. No, I won't be naughty again. No.
Oh, come on, it's not working. You might as well walk.
Do you reckon he'll show up? Yeah, I reckon he fancied me.
Get away with you, big Wally. Who'd want old Bill trying to get into your knickers?
Oh, not me, no.
Well, leave it at, mate.
I want to know where I can find a geezer named Collins. Terry Collins.
Well, I ain't him, mate. He ain't Terry Collins, mate, honestly.
I know that. I want to know where I can find him. Which block does he live in?
That's a strange little relationship. Do you notice how he reacted when I said we were police?
Yeah, but then we do have that effect on people, or hadn't you noticed?
Haven't I just? Oh, the way some people react, you think we came from another planet instead of a local nick.
Yeah, right. Well, listen, let's go and have a chat with some of those kids I was talking to this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, see ya.
Everything all right?
New set of points. Bloody thing wouldn't start this morning, would it?
Ever since they got rid of that little hole at the front for that big handle, you've been in trouble with these things, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, haven't I? Got that list?
Yeah, tar, Bob. Got the far north now. Bit of a long shot.
Stewart the clutch on?
Had we been on the ball earlier, we may have been clutching the nonce.
We were just unlucky. He'll slip up again.
What, like he did 5 years ago, you mean?
You think it's the same face, then?
I don't know.
Liz? Don't forget, let me know as soon as you get there.
I don't seem to have enough to do at the moment. Nice early morning paper round is what I need.
You got it bad, haven't you?
Yeah. How was your day?
Oh, about the same. Got a kid in hospital. Won't tell us who put him there.
Yeah, I heard. Anyone we know?
March. Billy March.
From the Crayon Flats?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that for us, will you? Know his elder brother, Paul?
Don't think too much of us, does he?
No, you don't. Oh, man. Fights like a thrashing machine.
Yeah. Black belt in assault. Does he know, did it?
No, but I'm sure the kid does.
Right. Well, if Paul finds out, he'll pay the bastards back with interest.
Oh, don't say that. That's all I need. Better put the word out. See you, Roy.
Hello there.
You need him.
Oh, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Oh, this is WPC June Ackland. She's volunteered to help.
Hello.
All right.
You had a word with old Creepy yet?
Creepy?
No, Drippy Dolman.
That's their pet name for Simon Dolman. Yeah, we just left him. But he's quite keen, provided he gets help and cooperation.
Great!
No big deal. Something's bound to go wrong. You weren't Ackland.
Like what?
I don't know, do I?
Oh, you don't sound very keen.
Well,
What? Wouldn't you like to see the youth club
Oh,
reopen?
yeah. Wouldn't we?
We'll have a little bit of faith, trust us and help us, and we'll see what we can do.
I mean, where was this place?
down there.
It's all messed up now.
Is it? Well, you see, we've just been
What's
talking
your
to
name?
Dom and he said there's no
Jimmy.
problem with the council.
What's yours?
There's no case.
Good, unless there's enough.
There's no one in. You better let him know.
Uniform 330 to Uniform Oscar, over.
Bloody vandal. Hello, Bob. Trying to get me money back. Have you seen the governor?
I booked off, Ted. He's gone home.
I don't believe it. The governor works anything less than a 10-hour day. There must be something wrong.
He's out on his feet. Those little legs, he can't take it. Here, Ted. You've been looking at that list of names I gave you?
Oh, yeah, but there's only one that looks like a prospect.
Excuse me, Bob. The lad just got back on the wire. They drew a blank on Paul Marjorie, so can't get an answer.
Just as I thought. Better get someone over to the Knock Street flat straight away. Check out Terry Collins' address.
I've already done it, Bob.
Oh, good. Hello.
Not much else we can do under the surface.
Well, they don't seem too enthusiastic.
Well, they'll come round. Well, most of them want it open. They just don't like to admit it in front of their mates, you know. It's the sissy bit.
Hey, where you going?
I was just wondering if a certain Terry Collins was in.
You You do realise you're off duty, PC Carver?
It won't take a minute while we're here, will it?
Oh, you'll learn.
He's a bleeding head case, that sniffer.
Yeah, the glue's down his brain. It's a right laugh, though, isn't it, eh?
Yeah, right scream.
Oi!
Terry Collins. Yeah? What's it to you?
Oh! Shit! Oh! Oh! You scum! Oh! You no good scum! Help! Help! Hold it, you going, eh? No, don't! Oh, help! Please! Oh, don't! I can't... Help! Help me!
Jim, wait! Stay put!
Stop! Police!
All right, son, it's over. Finished.
You took your time, didn't you?
Come on, you two. In the ambulance, over to the hospital.
Oh,
Come on, get those cuts looked at. On your bike.
Broken.
On your bike. When they're done with you, pop into the factory. All right, you two? Right, off you go.
Told you, he's still a copper.
Where's the skipper?
In there, sir.
What's all this? Teddy Bear's picnic? How'd you get home to go? This place will run without you, you know.
Bloody car wouldn't start again, would it?
Yeah, well, I told you. I want to get that big handle out.
And what about you? Thought you clocked off hours ago.
I did. Put back on.
What, she recognised you, did she?
Who?
You're an old woman.
Did you get that March business sorted out then?
Yeah, more or less. He's in number 3, well up on offer. Oh, you were right about the black belt and the sword, weren't you?
Who copped it?
Carver, younger probationer, and Ackland. Hey, you seen that? What?
Simon Dolman? Any on that list from registry you gave us?
That's right. According to Ted, the only prospect and all. Drew a blank on all the others.
Can I have a little look at this?
Yeah, take it away.
They're still in the building, Carver and Ackland.
Huh.
Right. Wheel them up to my office. So I want you to have a sniff around, Ted. Come in. Now I want you back out of it, Ted. Find out this Simon Dolman character's been dwelling for the past 4 odd years. Of old-fashioned police work, house to house. Someone must know something. Yes. Get Mike Dashwood out there with you. Have a word with that caretaker again. Yeah. All right. I'll speak to you back here later. Right, I've read your reports. Oh dear, that looks painful. He won't be pulling for a few weeks, will he?
He won't, will he?
Now, this Simon Dolman character. How did he seem when you went to meet him?
Seem, sir?
Yes, son, seem. How did he react, you know?
Well, he seemed very nervous, sir. Especially when I mentioned that we were off-duty police officers.
Did he indeed?
Well, he was a little strange, sir. But some people do get nervous, though.
I'm aware of that, son. Didn't happen to mention where he's been living for the past few years, did he?
No, sir, it never came up.
He had a printed T-shirt on, sir, with "Welcome to South..." No, "Welcome to sunny Southsea" written on the front.
Southsea? You sure about that, love?
Positive, sir.
Sorry, sir, I didn't know this.
No, you wouldn't. Thanks, Bob. Come on, you two.
What's that all about, Sarge?
Oh, I can guess. CID suspect our Mr. Dolman is the nonce, yeah?
Nonce?
That's about the strength of it. Come on, I'll buy you a cup of tea. Three teas,
no, I saw him this morning. I nodded to him as well.
What time was that and when?
Well, not Street Buildings. He was just coming in.
Yeah, but what time, son?
Well, about 10:15 thereabouts. Me and Dave Litten just come back from Terry Collins'
Come on,
place.
let's go back to Galloway.
Roy, what?
The boy's got something to tell you.
What, Amber comes before Red?
That's important, sir. I saw Dolman coming in about 10:15 this morning, just after that little girl was molested.
Oh, I'm shagged. Wish I'd get a move on. Ah, here's the governor now. Come on.
All right, my son?
Bit stiff, Gov.
Not a bad thing in your case. Best night's sleep you've had all week, innit? Any movement up there?
No, Gov.
Just a mum and a son?
Yeah.
Right. You come with me, Charlie. Look after the cars. What's the score then? Let's go clutch a straw, Bob.
Come on, let's be having ya.
I'll have a word with the old dear. Mrs. Dolman, open the door. It's the police. Mrs. Dolman! Right, let's have it down.
Right. You better take a look in there, Roy.
Bastard. Dirty, no good bastard.
She coming up with anything? State.
Well, we can close the book on this one, Bob.
You sure?